What is going on, guys? I hope you are having a fantastic day. Welcome to the Thrive Forever Fit podcast. I'm your host, Jay Nixon. If it's your first time listening, guys, this show is all about disruption, inspiration, and transformation. And if you've listened to me for any time at all, if you follow any of my content, you know that I'm consistently talking about living the life you deserve and desire. Desire and deserve. And so today I'm going to talk to you about 5 steps to living that life, to living the life that you desire, living the life that you really, really, really want. And here's the secret formula. When desire meets decision, things start to change. That's the first step. I'm going to give you 5 steps. That's not even one of them, but you've got to get your mind wrapped around that today. When desire meets decision, things begin to change. Without decision, desire is worthless. Without simply making the decision to change and the daily decisions that are necessary and actionary related to the outcome that you desire is what's going to create the change. It's going to be the life that you want to live. It's going to be the results that you want. It's going to be the life you were born to live. It's going to be the life you think about, but do nothing to go get. Or the life that you're trying to go get, you just don't know how to do it. So today I'm going to simplify all of that for you. I'm going to give you 5 simple, some will argue not easy, steps to actually begin to live the life that you deserve, that you desire, that you really freaking want. So first of all, let's get some clarity around that. Are you living the life that you really deserve and desire right now? Honestly, I'm not. I'm living a life that I love. I'm living the life that gets me excited, that I'm pumped up about, that I feel grateful to be living, but it's not what I deserve and desire. That's further down the road. That's more. That's better. I deserve better than I'm living now. I desire better than I'm living now. And let's get this out in the open really quick. I believe in unlimited abundance, unlimited resources. So just because I say that I deserve and desire something doesn't mean that it's taking anything away from you. You can deserve and desire the same exact thing or something monumentally different and better and bigger for you. This is all predicated on the life we were born to live. And you've got to decide what that is for you. So do I love my life? You bet your ass I do. Am I blissfully dissatisfied with my life? You bet your ass I am. I love my life. Every single day I get up and I say the words, thank you. I am lucky to be alive on a daily basis. And I am so freaking blessed at what I get to do on an everyday basis. I am grateful beyond belief, but I know it can be better. I know I can have more and do more and be more. And the more I have and the more I am and the more I become, the more I can do for other people. And that's really where the magic happens. When you get to a place in your life where you're able to do for others, sweet spot, bliss. And I want to do more for others than I'm currently doing, than I'm currently capable of doing. And I know the only way I can do that is through these 5 steps. So remember what I just said, when desire meets decision, right? So the first thing is, this doesn't even count. This is bonus. You've got to figure out, what do you want? What are my desires? What's the life I really, 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 really want to live? Not that mediocre bullshit that you're just okay talking about because the other one's really scary and you're afraid people are going to think you're crazy and weird. Be crazy and weird. The crazier and weirder people think I am, the more I know I'm on the right track to living the life that I deserve and desire. You got to start thinking that way. You want people to look at you and be like, that son bitch is crazy. They really think they can do that. And the answer is yes. I do think I can do that. I do think I know I desire that. And I do think I deserve that. And I'm going to go get it. You want people to think that about you. So what do you want? Number 1. That's not even number 1. I keep saying number 1. It's not even number 1. These are 5 steps. All right. There's going to be, I'm going to say a whole bunch of shit today. Write it all down and just figure out what step you want to plug it in with. Number 1, make the decision. So not just the desire by itself, but make the damn decision that you're really going to go after the life that you deserve and desire to live. Make the decision. Some of you are like, well, I made the decision. I want it. I really want it. And that's how you talk about, I really want it. Do you really want it? Are you pumped up? Who knows you want it? Who knows what you want? It can't just be you. You will not get it by yourself. I promise you that. I have nothing in my life that I've gotten by myself. It's going to take a team of people. It's going to take a team of unbelievably amazing people. It's going to take a circle of success that you don't have right now. You're going to have to grow into getting it. So number 2 is the declaration. Until you make the declaration, you will not get what you desire, and you won't take action on the decisions. Because until you bring in the crew, until you bring in the squad that's necessary to surround yourself with to get to that next level of living, you won't get there. Because it's simple, but it's not easy. Challenges, adversities, life is going to show up, and you are going to need a fortitude around you that is impenetrable, that is unbreakable. And the only way to do that is to surround yourself with amazing human beings. So decision and then declaration. You need to tell everybody. Because if you tell enough people, you'll find the right people that will help you get to where it is you want to go. Support you, hold you accountable, help you with resources. Resources, listen to me. Resources are one of the most important and vital things to your success. You can't just want a bunch of shit. You better have the resources to go get it. Human connection is the greatest resource that you could possibly tap into. Because if you connect with the right people, with the right resources, you will create the right synergistic effect that will propel you faster than you've ever been propelled in the direction of that life that you desire to live. So decision, declaration, and then here's where it gets monotonous. Here's where it gets, for some of you, boring. Here's when it gets challenging. Here's when adversity, here's when the real stuff has to get done. It's dedication over distraction. We as humans are more distracted than we've ever been in the history of the world. We're distracted by our phones, by our TVs, by the news, by the noise, by unnecessary inputs that we're allowing into our lives, by excuses. All the things fall into the level of distraction. So you've got to decide you're going to choose dedication over distraction. You're going to choose dedication over the bright, shiny object syndrome, the golden goose, the magic bullet, the quick fix, the get rich quick scheme. You're going to choose dedication over all of that. And here's the truth. You've been distracted pretty much your damn whole life. You live in a distracted fashion. You know what the outcome's going to be from that. So why don't we flip the script and go dedication over distraction and see what happens? And all this is talking about is the daily decisions that you make. The daily yeses and nos are the next step in the process. Simple, right? But challenging, because you've always had that opportunity, but you've been more distracted than you've been dedicated. And the next one is domination over devastation. And it's really, this is what you get. This is when you start to win. Domination over devastation. You've been devastated over and over and over and over again. Have you ever really dominated? And domination sounds like a mess. Oh my God, that's massive. That's huge. All domination is a accumulation of tiny little daily decisions that accumulate into a dominant force predicated on commitment and consistency. That's it. That's how you dominate. Devastation is the exact opposite of that. It is an accumulation of poor daily decisions wrapped up into a big ball of shit that you don't want, but you keep getting because you keep making the same poor daily decisions that you've made since the beginning of time. So decision, declaration, deciding you're going to have dedication over distraction, and deciding you're going to choose domination over devastation. And guess what the last one is? The desired outcome. Those 5 steps, that might have been 6 steps. I don't even know. But you understand what I'm saying at this point. If you follow that simple little protocol, that simple principle of being and living with the elevation of your standards, new habits, new rituals, new decisions, you'll get the life you desire. You'll get the life you deserve. I firmly believe each and every one of us was put on this planet to live an abundant, amazing life. But the caveat to that is we were also given free will. We were also given the freedom of choice. And you've got to make the choice. You've got to make the decision that you really want to live that life. Not just think about it. You really want to live it. And if you make the declaration along with the decision, I'm going to go through one more time. Decide what you want. What do I want? Make the decision that you're going to do everything in your power to go get it. Make the declaration to the world so that you can accumulate the right team. Decide to be dedicated over distracted. Decide to dominate over being devastated, and you will get the desired outcome. It's quintessentially that simple. It is. It's that freaking simple. But it all starts with that uber important thing, and that is the decision. Many of us struggle with the decision because we're terrified of failure. Let me let you in on a little insight. If you haven't made the decision, you're currently failing, and you will currently continue to fail. So what do you have to lose? And the only way to lose, the only way to really ultimately fail, is to never take action on what it is that you want to get. So if you start taking massive action, you make the decision, you start taking massive action, you make the declaration, you get a squad around you that is gangster level, that is not going to let you do anything other than get the life you've said you wanted. You start to be dedicated over being distracted. You start to dominate over feeling that devastation that you felt for so long. You get the desired outcome. You get to live the life you were born to live. That's freaking amazing. You should be out of your chair, pulled over on the side of the road, not even listening to me because you're dancing outside the car, because that's the formula. That's it. It's the most simplistic thing you could ever implement in your life. But it might possibly be one of the most challenging things you've ever implemented because you are stuck in a spiral of indecision. And indecision is quintessentially, I've said quintessentially a couple of times. I'm feeling very intellectual today. If you're watching on YouTube, you know I've got my glasses on, which elevates my IQ. They say maybe 600-700 points, which is, I don't even know if that's possible or not. But that's what's going down. So guys, make the damn decision. Make the damn decision to live the life that you were born to live. And make the declaration. Make the declaration to me. Let me know what you want. I will help you. I will help you. I talked about this on a podcast I think it might have been last week before last. Foxhole friends. Get the right people in your foxhole. Get the right people in your circle. And you can't lose. You will win because that's what winners do. Winners help other winners win. They don't settle for anything less. Right now, you're simply settling for a life you really don't want. You really don't deserve. You really don't desire. So make the damn decision that today's the final day that you'll live that life of average. And you will start living a life and desiring and screaming from the rooftops about a life of excellence, about a life of awesomeness, about a life of abundance. I firmly believe we were all put here to live that life. If I can help you get it, I will. All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you loved it, share it with a friend. Post it on the Face Space. Put it on the Instaham. I don't even know anything about the TikTok, but put it over there. Tell the people so we can all start living better, doing better. Imagine what life's going to be like if you start living the life you were born to live. And you surround yourself with a bunch of gangsters that are living the life they were born to live. Can you imagine the ripple effect of awesomeness that would create? Holy shit, it would be amazing. I want to be a part of that. I hope you do too. Love you. See you next week.